here's some advantages of SI unit. What are the advantages of SI units? As a SI unit is a coherent system of unit, and it is a rational system of unit. It is also a metric system of unit, and you know it is the international systems of unit. These are the four advantages of SI unit. What is that coherent system of unit? Coherent. What is the meaning of SI system of unit? Is a coherent system unit. So all the derived units are obtained by multiplication or division of the fundamental units. By multiplying or dividing the fundamental units, we can get the derived units. That is why it is told as the coherent systems of units. Suppose if we talk about the unit of acceleration, if we talk about the unit of acceleration, and you know that acceleration that is equal to velocity upon time, and this equal to velocity equal to length upon times square. So what will be the unit? The fundamental unit equal to meter. For length it is meter, and for time equal to time square, that is equal to second square. Meter per second square is the SI unit of acceleration. Means we can get the SI unit of a derived quantities by simple multiplication or division of the fundamental units. That is why it is told as the coherent system of unit. Another, what is the rational system of unit? Rational means that is for a single physical quantity, one unit is used. For a given physical quantity, if you use only one unit, that is why it is told as the rational system of unit. For example, if we talk about the work, if we talk about the energy, heat, so whatever is that, work is the mechanical energy. So this is the energy, this energy also energy, heat is also energy. All the physical quantities, whatever finding, that is the single physical quantity, that is the energy. So for them the unit is joule. That is equal to joule, because it uses only one unit for a given physical quantities. Same physical quantity, it uses only the same unit. That is why it is a rational system of unit. Another, it is the metric system of unit. Why it is told as the metric system of unit? The multiples and submultiples of SI units can be expressed as the power of 10. The multiples and submultiples of the SI units can be expressed as power of 10. So suppose that is the SI unit. Suppose if you talk about the 1 meter. 1 meter, if you take it as the 1 meter, that is equal to 100 centimeter, 10 to the power 2 centimeter. Similarly, that is, we can get the multiples and submultiples of SI units can be expressed as power of 10. If you talk about the 1 kilometer, the 1 kilometer equal to 10 to the power 3 meter. So in this manner, whatever the expression you can get, that is the metric system of unit, the multiples and submultiples of SI units can be expressed as power of 10. That is why it is called as the metric system of unit. And another, it is an international system of unit. So that is internationally it is accepted. And overall, that you must be knowing, that is how to write the units. Here you know the how to write the SI units. Suppose if I talk about the here, one thing is the meter. If I am writing meter, so we can write meter like that, metre, meter, m, meters, and that is m. So suppose I am writing in this manner the units. So which one is the correct? This meter, meter is correct, and this is wrong, and this is right, correct, and this is wrong, and this is also wrong. On the same manner, if you talk about the units of Newton, if you talk about the Newton, this is the Newton, and another is the Newtons. So out of these things, so this Newton is correct, and this is wrong, this is correct, this is wrong, and this is wrong. So what happens here, if the unit is derived from the name of a scientist, if the unit is derived from the name of a scientist, if symbolically if you write the unit, that should be in capital letter, that is Newton capital A. And if you write the complete unit's name of the unit, you have to write the NEWTON, Newton, like that. But in case of other than the scientist's name, if you want to write the complete unit, that is METR, meter. Complete means that is the small letter, you should write it. And if it is not complete, if you want to symbolically if you want to write, so it will be the small m. If it is not from the name of a scientist. If it is from the name of the scientist, you have to write the capital N only. So in this manner, you have to denote the units, and you should not put the full stop. Actually, suppose if somebody is telling a meter, M dot, this is also wrong process to write the units whenever you are explaining, because in physics you will be finding the uses of unit everywhere. So students, you just mind it how to write the units, and normally anywhere you can get the METS, meter. We are telling meter, but this is the wrong. Only the small m is the representation of the meter. This is all about the advantages of SI unit.